Southeast Michigan utility company DTE Energy is helping consumers understand what life could be like when they switch from a gasoline to an electric car. DTE has been hosting EV ride and drive events that give potential buyers a chance to drive an EV and to ask its experts about home charging options, energy costs, and more. During DTE's recent EV ride and drive in suburban Detroit, I learned about the public's top EV concerns, as well as how they like the opportunity to drive the vehicles without getting a sales pitch. Even though thousands of EVs are rolling off assembly lines each day, not every dealership has one available for consumers to test drive. And it's even less likely they will have a variety of brands and types for potential customers to try out. So, as a way to give the public an opportunity to drive multiple brands and models of EVs, as well as address concerns they may have about them, DTE has been hosting EV ride and drive events around Southeast Michigan.
You're not going to be able to understand more about electrification and charging and what it takes to own an electric vehicle than this type of event. And certainly, there's no sales pitch at all. It's just about experience and knowledge.
While I drove a Chevy Bolt at DTE's EV ride and drive event in Troy, product specialist with the DTE event, Angie Ransdell, said attendees' top EV questions are centered around range, such as how far they can go, how long it's going to take for the EV to charge, and how much it will cost. And Angie says as she answers their questions, she enjoys seeing them have that aha moment.
So people don't realize, wow, I'll get a good rate just for charging it up at my house, and it'll be less expensive than even running my dishwasher. So they got to put two and two together sometimes, and that's why we're here to put the puzzle pieces together.
She also mentioned how teaching people about EVs through these events is powerful because it can make them seem less intimidating. Plus, she says once they know more about the EV's mechanics and how it feels to drive one, they will be able to better formulate their own questions. But whether or not a person walks away ready to invest in an EV, Angie says at least they will feel more comfortable behind the wheel of an EV if they ever had to drive one.
It's kind of nice, I've had a lot of people, older and even younger, that they've come out and they've gone, I'm really excited that you guys did this event because I was so terrified and I brought my mom and now she's not scared at all.
And she says she finds happiness working for a company like DTE, where she feels like she is able to make a positive impact on people's lives.
I feel like DTE honestly is making a difference by doing this because it's kind of showing that they care. They're trying to make that transition as easy and as painless as possible, because whether you're hardcore onto the electric vehicles, whether you're not, they're coming.
But overall, Angie says it's not uncommon for her passengers to enjoy their EV driving experience so much they end up asking where that EV is going. With more EVs coming on the market almost daily, interest in sales of EVs is surging. But EVs are still less than 10% of the new car market, and many consumers are wary of the public charging network. But for those who do choose to invest in an EV, DTE offers information on home chargers on its website at dteenergy.com/EV. And like other utility companies, DTE offers EV drivers several charging plans, charging from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. and on weekends costs less than charging during peak electricity demand hours. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.